No, thank you. Remember stomach issues.
I had all those JoJo's, so I can only eat half a mile.
I went live, man. Yeah, no, I told you I only wanted soup, but the grilled cheese was phenomenal. Angel's eating it too, Josh, right now. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Babylon has fallen to their knees. And just like in Mortal Kombat, the final move begins today. The finish him begins today to the patriarch. To the patriarchal mother who stole my land from under my feet. While my babies lay their head, turned it into a slave ship. Thank you. Turned it into a slave ship. Trafficking my babies out like that. You ought to be out of your damn mind. Not my babies. Greetings, Cosmic Star Mother. Hey, Branches. You know, Nova called in yesterday. A different person. Look at me, I'm getting all popular, Branches. Two people listening to me. Get out of here. Look at me, I'm a social media influencer. You see that, Branches? I'm growing my channel. Oh, man. I'm good. Okay, so it's gonna get a little serious in here. So let me light, and then in the middle it's gonna be heavy, and at the end I'll keep it light. It'll be like a sandwich. So I started with a little heaviness, a little bread, a little lightness. Hey, come back here. Get over here. Can I just play with this piece, please? I want to make it into a curly fit. I'm not gonna pull it. Promise. Promise. Give me a conditioner. I'm not gonna pull it. Just want to put this. You need some conditioner, right? Oh, there you go. Look. Ta-da! I turned it into a bouncy. Look at mommy. Look. What? It's like magic, dude. Your hair is like magic, Angel. I love magic. Hold on, stop. Look, I made it into a bouncy pit. I did it. Stop. Let me play. Stop. Your hair is magic, kid. All I have to do is wrap my finger around it and it's bouncing. What in the world? How beautiful your hair is. Hey, don't mess with my design. I made it like that. Don't mess it up. I made it like that. Stop. There you go. Okay, back to what I was doing. Today, the day the Lord has made.
Look, Mommy.
Let's see. Yesterday, we birthed the old, and today we are living in the new. The news stations are overwhelmed with stories of weather that's knocking them down and down, like Muhammad Ali, knocking them out. Volcanoes erupting, tornadoes. They thinking about aliens. Their conscience can't take that much. Pretty soon, as they see a big ship in the sky, everybody's head breaks. Your ability to survive was placated upon your imagination.
They buy baby shark.
How imaginative is your reality? And just like in school, the best imaginations win the world, win the war, win. If you can maintain your innocence with your heart and your fierce darkness warrior spirit, and you combine them two, you can make and mold yourself into any deity in their story. Any deity, their story. And you make them your own in your own world. You're not playing with movies today. Hello?
Yeah, pretty.
Stop. It's Ocean, my ocean. Okay. You're smart. You know that? Intelligent. Very intelligent. Do you know what intelligent means? It means you think very smart. Here we go to the park today.
Yeah, Patrick. Well, I want you. I want you. This is man. This is man.
Yeah,
This is man.
yeah. You gotta save them.
This is man.
Yeah.
This is man. This is man.
Why you repeat the same stuff over and over? Is that like a tick? Huh? Is that a tick? Is it because I do the same thing? Because I do the same thing?
Yeah, mine.
Because I sit on the couch?
Yeah.
Bobby's gonna tell an important story. Up here. on the couch, babe. So we can have Betty over in a minute. I'll go over there and okay. Oh no. We're gonna be talking about an important topic, and I'm not gonna talk about it till I really want to talk about it. So I'm gonna sit here until I'm ready to talk about it. So admire the beauty. Here I am. Here I am. I don't know if I need an upper or a downer. I don't know. Okay. Look at me. I'm a social media influencer. 2 people. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chandler me. Ah! So thankful. Going on. Oh, damn, he look good. I'm not in the mood. Whatever you're doing, I'm not in the mood. Here you go, my love. I even turned it up. Changed the settings. You make my soul love burn fire. You're getting to be my one desire. That's a good one. 'Cause all I do is think about is think about you. Think about all I do is think about you. Love you, love you, love say when we fly away, my love, like the wind. Oh my. You are the only thing that isn't hung on anything, which is the universe, which doesn't hang. Branches, are you speaking in code? My brain don't work like that today. Okay. Where would it hang? The universe has no place to fall on, even though many be dropping. There will never be the crash of landing on concrete floor somewhere. The reasons for that is because it won't crash below because it doesn't hang above. That's pretty intense, Bridget. Woo, that's pretty intense. Um, thank you. No, thanks for real. I mean, I get it. You know, kind of, kind of. You know what I mean? The kind of, but still. Um, I clipped off my umbilical cord yesterday for the old world. That was the first tower. You should see the second one coming. I birthed it in my dreams. The second tower. I birthed it. Cut off the umbilical cord. That's spiritual. So I got some plans today. I'm really excited to see them dropping too. Aren't you? Is it a little insensitive because you'll never forget? What if I tell you some secrets? But I'm not. I'm not going to tell you any secrets about this day, and it's the birth of Jesus. We got to make room for Jesus if there's a whole bunch of buildings and stuff where his head is supposed to be. He's my opposite. Hey guys. Okay, I was gonna talk about this. Okay, so this is important. I'm glad no one's on live for this. Okay, now let's get serious. Everyone knows about Tennessee with me. Everyone knows because I talk about it quite often in my stories. It played a huge role and impact in who I am and who I become. Tennessee, Memphis, to be exact, that's the exact spot. I realized that my creation can be absolute animals, but beyond animals. That some people crave violence, some energies crave they have no morals or backbone or even the whole stop and say, oh, wait, hold on. Maybe this isn't the right thing for us to do. You know, this is a girl, this is a little girl, this is a blah. They don't have any of those filters. And the moment that God's creation harms God, raises his hand against God, scars God's womb, it kind of hurt my heart somewhere deep in there, and I couldn't fix it. I couldn't fix it because I was in shock. I was in shock that something that I molded together could be so downright despicable. And that moved me to a grave where I was reincarnating in this circle of death that I needed. I needed it. So when my husband fixed the spot without me, outside of me, before he did his little thing, come back, fix it on the inside. That's the kind of love. That's the kind of love I deserve. That's the kind of love. Something that I didn't even know that was a problem. I kept saying to the left, Van Gogh to the left. Like, you got to paint it like a stroke. It's a quick up, rewind, circle, here. And I couldn't explain why it hurt. Couldn't explain it. I had deleted so many memories in that portal, in that graveyard. I deleted so many in that graveyard that I lost my memory. It was scarred and I couldn't dig any deeper. Tennessee was scarred. And it started to keloid. Like one of those really big bad just scratching at your tree. You could feel it all the way through your body. How did that badger get to my tree? How did that big ass badger get to my tree? Out of all the trees in the world. So Tennessee hurt like a motherfucker. Tennessee hurt. So feeling the relief at the end, feeling that relief, guys, in the future, besides Brand just sitting up on him. That is the best feeling I will ever conjure. That moment of healing was divine. as we escalate into Sacred Connection 101. Back to school, guys. Back to school, guys. In this next series that doesn't make sense as a class, I'm going to be showing you, gentlemen, how to find that feeling within the external world of your feminine by asking questions, getting to know her before entering her valleys with your berries and fruits. Berries and fruits. You don't even know what the fuck you're doing. So until you can find that spot on the outside, her own Tennessee, what's the point of going in there? Digging like a little mole man, only to turn on the light in an alchemy lab that you don't even know nothing about. Your feminine is your alchemy lab where you use your seed to combine it with her nature and create your own reality. But if you don't know where her Tennessee is, where her Halloween house is, where her Morticia Adams and Gomez live, all of her secrets hidden in her crypts, why are you even going about that way? What's the point of going in there? To fulfill some sort of pleasure that you need to decompress during the day? To feel like you just need a quick little, oh, it was great, thanks. That was great. I love you. What the fuck you know about love? Until you've been to her Tennessee. Until you licked the Chattanooga. Sorry. Until you rode in her Memphis. Until you rode in her Memphis. What's the point? You're just digging graves in. Digging holes in time. The fuck? Then how you do it, Emperor? Do you want to go back to school? I could take you to the ocean and show you how, but you're gonna have to drown when the Yeme Ya. You have to drown up in there. So that means you gotta turn on the sprinkler. Start all over. I don't have no time to be training on the bars. No time. I'm not doing that shit. So if you're taking this class right now, I am telling you, the enlightenment that you seek will be at the end of this course. Ashe? Ashe, Mom. I see you, trees. Yeah. Is that an eagle? Hey, I see a bee. They're cousins. Great cousins. Bees and eagles. Great cousins. Remember that. Remember this card too. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Remember that. So, getting to know your feminine is all about asking questions. Questions that she doesn't even know the reason why. This is like why a psychologist asks you all those questions about your subconscious. They want to know about your dreams. They want to know about your hopes. They want to dig into your subconscious psyche, unbury the gold so that they can keep it for for themselves and write a book, right? But if you talk to yourself like on these little laptops, little computers, and to the trees and stuff, you are tapping into a higher version of yourself and telling yourself so you can write your own book. Okay, okay, okay. Your partner has complex emotions within her womb, right? And it's like if you're singing a song and you have a band. In order to be a good choir director, you have to know the sopranos and the altos. You need to know the whole choir. And the whole choir exists within the womb. The womb is a big instrument, right? If she's walking around on a blue day, she's wearing blue eyeshadow, blue lipstick, blue whatever, blue earrings, blue. She's channeling the energy of blue. So you want to tap into the left side of her, go up to the heavens, turn off the water, make her a bath. Just play mermaid on that day. Which means if you understand her movements on a blue day, wait till the black day. When she is bursting with honey, it turns black. That right there is called cherry wine. That one right there. But sometimes, if you follow her too closely, she'll get annoyed on a blue day because she's very aggravated. Something's missing inside of her. Something's missing inside of her and she doesn't know what it is, and it's a child. Yemaya is always pregnant with fishes. Always pregnant. When Oshun births something old, she needs something new to be replaced. So this is why Tennessee is very important. Tennessee was leaking amniotic fluid out of the soil because of all the scarring. Tennessee was not a safe place for people to be, but they were. They were there. Walking around breathing that air. My family was in charge of taking the energy from there, going and washing it out in the river, and you kill them off. They were the Native American people there before time, taking that energy, washing it out in the river, taking it to the ocean, but you killed them off. My papa was the last one, and he moved to Memphis. He moved to Louisiana. Y'all kicked him out of his own land. So now the ground in Tennessee, so we needed to send in the hazmat team, but nobody could get there. Nobody could get there until now. So it's very important to put those people back in the land, in charge of that land. It's very important that the kings take care of Tennessee. Tennessee. So back to the movement of the feminine. So she wears blue energy blue, if her aura starts turning colors of shades of blue, you are in a territory of sadness that requires a very light step. Babe, do you need anything? You hungry? Hey, babe, you good? You look a little sad today. You want to talk? Hey, what's going on? You're sorting out the code to figure out where the sore spots are within. After you fix the Tennessee, after you're here in the Tennessee, there's still remnants of the Tennessee when you're in a relationship with this feminine. Even though it's fixed, it's still a sore spot within the wheel. It's like you have a wheel, but it has a hole in it. Every Tuesday, every Monday, you see it. It's a cyclical. Happy. Monday comes. Happy. Monday. Flat tire. So how do you fix that? From a masculine standpoint, it's your job. I know you chose that feminine to be your bank. So now you have to know how to fix the bank when it's eroding. Communication. Stop. Communication. Until the tire blows. I feel happy today. I feel good. Everything okay? How are you feeling? What's going on today? You know I'm feeling really sad today because when I'm feeling sad, I need to go to the place where it hurts. I need to go to a graveyard. I need to go to the ocean. And I have no way to go to the ocean. I have no way to really go to a graveyard and sit in my grandmother's grave in Tennessee or in Bolivia or Bolivar, Tennessee. That's where my grandma is. I need to go there and I need to hear all of my ancestors talk, all of the women who were raped, all the women who were brutally beaten in the South, who had no justice, zero justice. And I need you to listen to the ghosts of my past so I can resurrect them external from me into trees, into flowers, into turning over their energy. But first they need to be heard. Okay, then. I'm booking us some tickets. We're going here. We're going on a flight right now, and we're gonna go and sit at the grave, and we're gonna do the healing. Okay, babe. How about this? I'm booking us a cruise. How about this, babe? Let's go to Hawaii. Watch the volcano. Feed the volcano. How about this, babe? How about this, honey? How about this, love? And at the end of that segment, once you see the scars in her wound, you are supposed to heal it. You're supposed to be a doctor. You're supposed to. Otherwise, what's the point of being inside of her? That's how you create a patriarchal system, guys. By accessing the feminine internally and externally without first addressing her Tennessee. You can't just say, where does it hurt? Poke a needle in, call it cortisol, and it just, all the pain disappears. No. Geb is a digger. He digs and he digs and he digs and he digs and he digs until he creates a portal right in front of you. He falls right in front of you. So, my sons, all you masons out there, it doesn't matter what your shovel looks like, because out there, there's a matching sky to your tunnel. Do you get it? You dig so far, people think you're digging to China. You dig so far, you dig to the end of the world, the beginning of your world. Le petit la mort, the little death, and you address your goddess directly. But my son, it is important to get to know your feminine as your deity, as the one who gives you the gifts from God. And getting to know her before you propose, before you say, I want to marry you and have your baby. Have your baby. I want to fuck you. Before you all up in here sending your, before you in here sending your little, you done rushed all the way to Z, which means you got to get it off. You want to see that shit? Don't play on the lust circle. It's about love. And I don't want to see that shit. Bobby! I want to see that shit. You need to finesse romance now. You played the long game over there. But it's different when you up close and personal. Hello. Hello. Hey Heather. I was okay. I went to the ER. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I had fluid still. Lots of fluid. They didn't really do too much, but they still gave me diuretic. A lot of diuretic and some blood pressure stuff, but yeah. Yes, for on the days, yeah, for on the days that I don't have the ICO, which we're picking up at 4:30. 4:30. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. Heck yeah. Yep. I don't know where it goes. Well, it goes right to my lungs and my heart. Yeah. So that's the. Yeah, I feel way better. So I don't. They gave me pills, diuretic pills, uh, to use during the week if it happened. But I was pretty nervous and scared. So, yesterday they were closed, so I figured I'd just pick it up today. I go. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for checking up on me. you. Thank you. In my Chattanooga, in my Tennessee. Oh please, don't you bury me. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do. Okay, where was I? Something about the feminine blue days. Tea. Look, guys, it's not hard. Take that softness you have inside of you and hold it like an egg, right? You don't have to be so hard all the time, like, oh, I gotta figure this out, I gotta solve this problem. No, ease with it. It's like a swag, it's like a little swag. Like you know what's about to happen. You know what she needs. You know it. You don't need her to tell you. Like something as simple as warm water and tea, warm water and rose hips with a little honey. That's simple. It's not a big, it's not about the big gestures of, look, I got you a brand new sofa. I don't fucking know. Here. It's not about the amount of the purchase of the gift. It's about the amount of understanding why you're offering that gift. Why are you giving her rose hips on a blue day with honey? She could do it herself. The fuck? Why do I need to do anything for her that she could do for herself? It's a blue day, gentlemen. It's a blue day. She chose that outfit based on the feelings that she had in the conversation she's talking with her goddesses in her head saying, we wear blue today, we wear blue today, we wear blue today, we wear blue today. Why? I don't know. I just feel like something blue, something like it made me feel like I'm walking on water type shit. You know? Get back to the basics. Communication is very important on Blue Day. This is where the insecurities pop up from her Tennessee. This is where the algae in the water starts to stick a little. This is when intense cleaning needs to be done. This is where you say go take a day off with your girls, go to brunch, go do your thing, I got you. This is a day where you cater to her intensely or get the fuck out. Don't even expect to go in her Chattanooga. It's Blue Day. This is a day that requires poetry and love and like jazz, Otis Redding, a little bit of Aretha Franklin, Stevie Wonder. These are the days where the blues and the songs you play matter. This is a day when musicians and art and soul is required. So follow her schedule and her moon cycle. It's going to be like 2 weeks after her cycle. She's going to wear blue. And you're going to wonder why. And you're going to go to this video and you're going to say, okay, now that makes sense. And my son, just cater to her. She'll give you back folds times a million if you ask. As I laid there on the ground, my face bloody, swollen, bruised, blood falling out of my mouth. Underwear ripped off of my body. Bones folded in, rib cage. I was outside of my body, looking at myself on the ground. I couldn't have been more than 13. Cigarette burns in my body. All because I spoke up, because I saw something, a murder. And I told the police. Because I will always speak up, even in the worst situations. I was a lamb. When they saw me walking around the next day, it became a ghost town. Saying Jesus was here. I was saved a long time ago, guys. I just stuck around to save you. Let you get your lesson plans done, take you back and forth to school at night, the day, finish your galactic classes. Then I'm going to head out. Went to go see a doctor. A music man. Went on a search for healing. It wasn't about justice. My journey was never about enacting justice. Justice was just there. Justice was just there. My journey was about picking up all of the pieces that people threw away on the ground, aborted. Just all these treasures laying on the ground, forgotten, and taking them with me in my bag. Back to the ocean to wash it out. Back to the river to wash it out. Be the cleanup woman for myself and hold my soul a little bit more tenderly because the earth and the world didn't know how to hold it for me. You may not have seen half of the shit I've been through, but I talked about it on this motherfucker. Best believe I had a big ass mouth and I said everything I wanted to motherfucking say. Everything. Everything. And nobody stopped me. And no one will stop you from saying your truth. Even if it's a past life memory, it's your truth. I almost gotta get off, Daddy. I almost gotta get off, guys. Ah! I gotta go pick this stuff up. What else? So, I'm happy because I'm happy because the stories that are so deep within some of these feminines, they're gonna start telling it now. You guys are gonna be amazed at what they've been through and how they got through it. How they got through it. I'm not the only one with a hurt Tennessee or bleeding Chattanooga. I'm not the only one with a keloided Memphis. I'm not the only one. But I'm happy to tell my story out loud. I'm happy to tell it so that the feminines after me, when they tell their story about that bleeding Texas or that messed up Missouri, I'll listen. If someone tells me or tells you about their uh, impregnated Alabama, that was supposed to be fixed a long time ago. So she's had a stale birth sitting in her Alabama for that long. I pray that you are smart enough to know how to fix that shit. I pray that y'all listened enough to understand what I'm talking about on the back end. I'm praying that you're smart enough to scan the system like McAfee's virus protection that was on every computer and then it disappeared. I hope that you understand that you are the remedy walking for her. You think I would just alchemize a bunch of little niggas around here for no reason? You are her medicine. Your little shovel that you got there was to dig a moat, wildland, build a castle, maybe station some dragons up on top, or maybe lions, paint them gold. It was to take your imagination from down there and bring it up here. Not to just jerk your life away because it's pretty on the screen and you're a visual thinker. Sound like an asshole to me. Sound like a real flaming asshole. Oh, you sound like a dick. Not one of the good ones. So what I'm telling you, I know that you're hurt, man. We'll get to you next. But let's work on the feminine for a little bit. Because as soon as you start working on the feminine, you'll start realizing that everything can be healed from healing her. Because she is the world. We are the children. We are the peace. We are the world. We are your children. So take time out of your busy schedule of scrolling and looking at pretty boobies, Looking at the pretty boobies. I got it, guys. Beautiful bouncy boobs. So great. Just take a minute, take a second, and realize that your feminine needs you. You can't focus on the whole world if you don't focus on your world. Do you get it? You cannot focus on the whole world if you don't focus on your world. Your alchemy lab is important. It's very important. Otherwise, you're creating acidic environment, Dubai. Otherwise, you're creating a wide range of problems, Africa. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to get to her Russia where the weapons are. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to be in her Rush Limbaugh. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to take over her storylines that have completely gone off the rails. You cannot fix her CNN. It's broken. Her Fox News is going crazy. The Weather Channel's all fucked up. The game don't make sense. Got the Sonics beating the Wizards by 38. What? Otherwise, you can't really truly understand her colonies. You can't get her colonies. You can't understand her White House is shut off. They didn't pay the bills. You can't understand why her 9/11 is hurting. You can't get it. It's all connected, guys. If you want to talk conspiracies and shit, it's literally all connected. Literally. The lights on, the sirens are going off, the music's blaring really, really loud. You got all of this chaos ensuing around her and inside of her and up and down her. And it's your job to quiet that shit. It's your job to take that shit down and give her peace. And she'll give you peace. Everlasting. Peace! So when you're out there and after you're done flying inside of her, and you're just in this euphoric state, I close the door on that feeling and I give it to you for the rest of your life, the same feeling. So you'll always be high. Don't need cigarettes, don't need drugs, don't need nothing. She is your angel of a small death in the codeine song. She is your let it be. Let it be. She's your Beatles. She's your hard rock on Tuesdays. Tuesdays is hard rock days. Tuesdays is Francesca. Tuesdays is Francesca, baby. You add a little evanescence in there, you got a fucking orgasm. She is on Tuesdays different. She changes on Tuesdays because you fixed her Monday with jazz and rose hip tea and honey. Rose hips tea and honey. You fixed her on Monday when her Chattanooga was bleeding and her Memphis was giving her grief. You played doctor. Doctor who? Doctor you. Okay, I'm not funny, but that was hilarious to me. You fixed her on Monday. So Tuesday she's gonna be a little rocky. It's gonna get a little rocky, guys. Today's weather, we have a little bit of rain here, a lot of flooding. Blue day was really, really hot on us. So Tuesday's gonna be even worse. But if you got in there with a little jazz, most likely the rock will help her to be stable, give her a little bit of and then you can move it into something like you can do bata, you can go into the Oshun dances, you can go into that. Give her a little bit of variation with a little like Puerto Rican music or some bomba or some one of them salteros coming out. You know, you can flip it up like that, or you can turn it around and be like, you know what? Let's do some motherfucking country. What? You want to do country on Tuesday? You nasty. You want to do rodeo Tuesday? Okay. I need to go to the store. I need to go to the mall, and I'm going to get a hat. I'm going to get a hat. I'm going to listen to country. You start turning it around on Tuesday. So by Wednesday, she's in a good place. She's happy. She's the sun. She's probably going to start cooking and shit. Like it was all depending on the Tennessee. It was all depending on her Tennessee. What is your wife, your girlfriend, your partner's Tennessee? Something that's so deep within the scar of her womb that she don't know why she acting erratic and like she on crack. She don't know why she doing that. She don't know why she crazy. And you over here yelling at her because you don't understand her. You over here being like, let's go, let's do this. We gotta get this. And she don't know why she can't move. She's petrified internally. And you over here pushing her. You gonna make her blow up? You gonna make that volcano go off where you want it to live? She got pimples on her face. That means she even more mad. She trying to fix her irrigation, but she can't because the water and the sewage don't work no more because you didn't pay that bill. Because you didn't put that staff in the water like I told you to do it. Split the Red Seas so we can get a little blue. Only blue, all black day. A mere reflection and then a stranger tune. But things be easier. There was a right way, honey, there no right way. So I fall in love, see a lot of every day. Someone I fall in love, all of it every day. Someone new, love of every stranger, stranger better. In love with every stranger, stranger the better. In love with every stranger, stranger the better. Okay, let's be done. Okay, guys. We got judgment on the Kings for their roles in Tennessee. For their roles in why the scars happened. Seems like something's going to happen where the lights are going to go off. There's a bunch of darkness darkness around, the sun going away, some sort of dark event. Blackness, something real black. Little sprinkles of light. Children will be up under mother, while daddy turns into the Hulk. Because her blue days means he's going to have his green days. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Let's see how our fortune's going to be now. You ready? And then I'm going to go to someone. Ooh, some sort of offerings coming into the feminine. The luck is turning around. I'm going to get some kind of money. We have been given a message. Whatever you touch, we must bless it. Bless it. Whatever you touch, we must bless it. Strength card, guys. People didn't like when I played Oya, which was the goddess of death. They didn't like that I was Lily. Hi, guys. 1, 2, 3 crows. Bless it. Here comes the sun. Diddle, diddle. Here comes the sun. And I say it's all right. Oh, Cinnamon, where you going to? Cinnamon, where you want to? Where you want to? All of the day. I said, rock. What's the matter with you, rock? Can't you see I need you, rock? All along them days. Let the rock cried out, I can't hide you. Okay. Good. Good, guys. I think we're done. So, today's lesson, although very long, an hour, 13 minutes, was all about finding the source spot within your own United Kingdom, your own heart, your own body, your own womb. Pinpointing it is a problem. It is a blue. It is an orange. It is a red. It, depending on what state of consciousness that you've ascended to within that, it is that. Mine is blue because it was a very sad event for me. My innocence, my heart chakra, my youth was taken away in that part of my body. And it took me finding the courage to speak up on this little device, to put my husband on a mission to cure it and to fix that part. So the healing will be instantaneously. My doctor, Dr. Jones. And then finding a way to heal that from your perspective, then your partner healing it from their perspective. So when you meet up and you start talking, you start vibing, you're like, damn, you're kind of cool. You're going to be like, I already know, because our souls have already been in contact. Our lower selves have already been in contact. And these two have already synced together. Ding! And it's a healing ritual for the feminine and the masculine together. That's the whole reason that we make love. The whole reason is a healing ritual. It's never been about, no, what's going on now, deviant type activity. It was always about healing the wounds inside after healing the wounds externally. So, now that you know that, don't do it all willy-nilly. Don't be go poking around in somebody's what's in the middle state? Don't go poking around my Dakota without knowing what's in my Dakota. Don't be all up in my Arizona without knowing what's in my Arizona. Study the world. You'll find me. Okay, guys? Hi. Do you have any questions or concerns or anything like that? How are you, girl? Hello? Quick question. How does your Chattanooga feel today? Well, guys, I feel relief. I feel like relieved. Like whoever fixed my Chattanooga, I want to marry him again every day for the rest of my life. Woo! Not just because he fixed my Chattanooga. Didn't see? Not because of that. Because he thought of me enough to go to the South. To see the hidden caves. I got a lot of hidden caves in the South in the United States. It's the cupboards of my reality. So my Chattanooga feels great today. I feel like I can breathe. I feel like the FBI came and raided everybody. You know that feeling? You ever been a snitch before? Your mom was like, I was like, hey, don't do that. Your mom's gonna get mad, guys. Mom's gonna get mad. Don't do it. They went and did it anyway. Mom comes home. What the fuck? Who did this? Da, da, da. I told y'all it wasn't me. I told them not to do it, but they did it. You know that feeling? When you're not gonna get your ass whooped and you feel good. And you're like, yeah. Woo. The first time I did the right thing, and everyone's gonna call me a snitch, but guess what? I don't give up. Like, I'm not getting my ass whooped. That's how good it feels. You ever get out of church on Sunday and then the pastor was like, yo, long ass 3 hour, 4 hour worship session, and you tired as a motherfucker because you lifting up God's name and you don't know what God you're lifting up, but you're doing it because everybody else is doing it. You're lifting up Buddha, Allah, all these other people, and you're just like, you know what? Can I just lift my own self up instead of lifting up some patriarchal asshole who can't even come down here and talk to us right face? Calling it Christianity, they calling it Buddhism, calling it. I don't give a fuck about them. I want to save myself. Obviously, they don't know what they're doing, lifting up statues and shit. You ever had that feeling? Your mom, you get out of church, your mom like, okay, let's go, guys. You know, that was fun, and you just want to go take a nap. But your mom pulls in the McDonald's, the old McDonald's, not the new shit, the old McDonald's, where their beef was fresh. I would get two hamburgers, one fry if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky. It was a buy one get one for a penny for cheeseburgers. And you would get your cheeseburgers and you're sitting there on the porch, sun, eating your cheeseburger, and you're just crying because you're so happy. You're out of church. That's how good it feels in Tennessee. So thank you to my husband. Thank you to my husband. Performance. Brilliant. Want to unlock the door to my next sequence? The code is 963. That will get you into the blood bank. Woo! 963 will get you into the blood bank. Wait till you know the secrets about blood, guys. Oh, wait. You guys did. Doing those sacrifices without permission. Anyway. Hey. I like the white. It's very refreshing. It's like a glass of lemonade on a beautiful fall afternoon. Doesn't make sense, but it tastes good. Those glasses. I think I'm in love. I know I'm in love. Now let me go and address my New York City. Gotta go and address my New York. My Manhattan has been plaguing me. So I think I'm gonna have to pour some water down there. Start scrubbing. So New York, I'm gonna work on you next. So I love you, bye. Damn. And